surprises, and we love that. We love the absurd.
Best friends that started to start a band a few years ago. We played in bands before, but never like this. We've also always been kind of the leaders of the bands that we've traditionally played for in our own rights, separately. So it's been great to get together. We were a little bit not very happy with bigger bands with more members. It can be very tedious getting everybody together and all these things. Ever since we got together, we've been very diligent, very pushing this band. We work every day. We practice every day. We talk every day. It's been great. Basically, the truth behind it is Marcial and I were both going through some difficult times. Relationships had ended. You know, when you're an alcoholic and you go to a meeting and you have somebody that you call when you feel like you want to have a drink, it was almost the same. You know, when I felt bad, I would call her, and she was the only person that I knew that was going through exactly the same thing. That kind of started, let's get together and talk, see each other more, and then let's go down to the studio and play something just to kind of let that bad energy out. And then in the middle of making music, we were like, we have to start a band with this. So it was very accidental, although I always in the back of my head had an idea that me and Maciel could do something together musically again. But this was the perfect excuse, and the feelings were very similar, and the lyrics that came out were very easy. They just came out because, you know, we were both feeling the same thing, and we could both relate and basically contribute to the feeling because it was the same. AlphaWhores is basically a joke. In South America, there's something called alfajores, and it's a pastry like a macaron almost, like a cookie kind of. Yeah, similar, but so they're called alfajores. And then one day we thought it would be funny, alfajores in English, and then we noted the words made sense, but to be written in the way that we wrote it. For us, the word is a little bit silly, and there's nothing to be afraid of it. We understand it's a strong.
It's a sensitive word, horse is a sensitive word, definitely. We're a mix of alternative metal with stoner, doom, bit sludgy too. We've recently been called alternative pop. We think it's kind of accurate. I played in punk bands, hard rock bands, alternative rock bands, and body as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we played in many bands.
So this is our first approach in this direction. It has come out super natural. We feel that it's right on our alley.
We respect each other very much, and I think that's the number one thing. And we love and care about each other. We're very close. I think it helps that there's a woman and a man in the band. It was very refreshing when we started, and still to this day, it flows.
I think we challenge each other, and we're not afraid of just expressing our feelings, and I think that's great. We have a great balance. Overall, we respect each other. We're both perfectionists, so we're always looking for what's best for the band. There's no ego in between us or like taking credit for this or that. I think we have accomplished something quite special.
The songs that you mentioned were the first album. We recorded a second album here in Panama with a British producer. His name is Adrian Bushby. He is famous for Foo Fighters, Muse, Spice Girls, among other people. He produced the new album. We have not put out any music from that album yet. The first song will come out on February 21st. This new album is a little more, let's say that in the first album, there was a lot of pain. We were in a sensitive place. This album represents coming out of that sensitive place. The album will be called You Can Come Out Now. Basically, us coming out of the other side stronger and better, and we think the music is better. We think the concept is better. We've definitely evolved. We couldn't be happier. New songs are coming out.
Yeah, we're super excited with the new stuff. And I think it's a step up, definitely a step up from our debut.
We're putting out the first one on February 21st. And we're just deciding to see if we add the cover because that was recorded, produced by ourselves. It wasn't with Adrian. It is something that was created independent from the album. But since people are liking it and include it on a digital version just so it has a home, you know, and it doesn't have to live by itself. The sound itself, the big drums, the big guitars, that's still there. However, we've evolved. The songs might be a little more less simple. We worked on them a little more, perhaps. We took some freedoms that we weren't taking before, even in the way we're playing or the way we're singing. So I think that helped us this time around because we were a little bit coming out of the first album, really sure of what our strengths and kind of pushed on that. We do an exact no, but it would be in June of 2025 of this year. Yes.
Yeah, well, it's a standalone single. We're still deciding if we're gonna include it in our upcoming album, maybe as a bonus track. But basically, we decided to record it in between the two albums because we wanted to have something fun and something different and to experiment with the cover to make it our own with the original track is totally different from what we did. And we just thought it was fun. It would be like a cool release to have in between the two albums.
While we waited for that second album to be mixed, we felt we needed to drop something, especially since we're going to Europe very soon. I don't know, I don't even remember how it happened, but somehow we ended up covering this song by a band called Hot Chip from the UK. But it's a song that and a band that we enjoy and like and respect. This gave us the opportunity to kind of, like Marcel said, make it our own. And nobody would have expected us to cover a song like that. So, and then it came out. We didn't know if it was gonna come out good or okay or you know, but it came out really good, and we got great feedback from it. So we decided to make a video and put it out as a single, and so that's why now we're even considering adding it to at least maybe to the digital version.
I think we like to make bold moves, stuff that are unexpected, and we love that. You know, we love the absurd. It will become something that people will see like something that we would do and totally unexpected. Well, it was a year ago. It was great. The audience at that festival is just amazing. They're super into it. They're quite young. Most of them, or a lot of them, haven't heard from us or haven't gone to any of our shows, and they were enjoying it. I mean, it was great. I mean, the answer was great, and actually, the picture inside our vinyl, in the cover, well, in the art, in the gatefold of our first album, is from that show. We had a great time there. It was very cool. Yeah.
Usually they have one international band. It is an important festival locally, but it is only as big as the Panamanian rock scene is, even though for us it's a great platform and many people that care about this type of music. It wouldn't be as big as, let's say, a rock festival in the Netherlands, for example. This is the first time we're going to be playing so many cities in a row. Remember, we're a fairly new band. I think we will be welcomed with open arms in Europe because of how we sound. I would say, and I think Maciel would agree, that this is the most important series of shows that we're preparing very, very much for. This is the most important thing we've ever done, and we hope to continue doing things like this and even a larger scale. So this is the first time, but we're taking it very seriously. We're so excited just to even be there, and is already exciting for us. Never like this, never with this type of mission. It's always a little more vacation, holiday.
We do have a set list. We're going to play around it. We are playing mostly songs from our first album, but we will showcase some of the new ones. It's going to be super cool. We're super excited to play those songs for the first time live. And we are also curious about the audience, how they're going to receive them. So yeah, we're going to play around it a little bit. It's probably not going to be the exact same set list every night. We've been rehearsing a lot and we're ready. It's sounding great. I think we're ready because we are in terms of the technical part and the rehearsals. But I think it's going to be an adventure. A lot of things are going to happen that we are not anticipating, but that's exciting also. We love playing live. We are looking forward to just connect with people, to
we feel very fortunate that we have been able to form a very important and good link and team in Europe. Our new manager, he is from the UK. We're working with press companies in Germany. We're working with press companies in the UK who are all very much in love with the music and with the project. The territories that we want to play and we want to frequent is Europe, for sure. You'll be hearing from us again, for sure, because that's...